Hello and welcome, it's Rahim. In this video, I'm going to share how to boost or improve your credit rating to better prepare you for your property investment. I've been asked so many times how people or investors, aspiring investors, can boost their credit rating or their credit score to put them in a better place to start investing in their property journey. So I have 9 steps that could guide you, help you improve your credit scores from 0 to 999. So I really hope you would implement these steps and get you started for your property investment journey. So let's get to it. But before we get going, if you like this video or any of my videos, hit the like button below, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of these amazing tutorials. Well, number one, you need to prove where you live in. It's important for you to prove where you live in. You could do this by having bank statement and all that sort of thing. But for the credit side of things, you need to register yourself to vote in the electoral register, because that's what the credit agency use to prove that you live at that specific address. So important to register. Is completely free. You could do this online, or you could call your local council and ask them to send you a form to fill to get you registered to vote. And normally what the council does also, they tend to send out a yearly letters to remind people to register to vote as well. So if you haven't done that, vitally important so for you to go out there and do that to ensure you are on the electoral roll, and the credit agencies will see you as a permanent resident at a specific property or home. Number 2, get a credit card. Get a credit builder credit card. So when you're getting this credit card, it's vitally important for you to factor in 2 things. Number 1, get a credit card that has 0 balance transfer. Meaning if you make a transfer from one card to another card, they don't charge you anything. And the other card, and the other benefit you need to get on your card is 0 interest. Right, so there are so many cards out there currently that the card have 0 balance transfer as well as 0 interest. Right, what does that mean? They tend to give it 12 to 18 or sometimes 36 months of 0 interest and 0 balance transfer. It means whatever transfer you made or whatever money you use out of your card, you won't get charged interest if it's being paid full by the end of the month. So very important for you to have those cards to be able to boost your credit rating. But before I get going into more details, I am not a credit expert. I'm not qualified to financially advise you on how to use your credit cards or when and how to take credit cards. So if you need that advice, I suggest or I recommend you find a qualified person to advise you on what sort of credit cards will best suit your need. Right, the information I am sharing here with you is based on my experience and knowledge throughout my property journey. Okay, so number 3, use your credit card to buy everything. Right, even if you're buying a chocolate bar, crepes, chewing gum, whatever you're buying, use the credit card because you get points based on the transactions you've made. So £1 transaction get the same point as £1,000 transaction. So it doesn't matter what the transaction is like. So buy it, use your credit card to buy it, even if it's a 50p item or a pound, whatever it is, use it to buy it. The more transactions you do, the better, and the more you get points, and your credit scores goes up as well. So very important for you to use it. Number 4, you need to pay it back. Okay, very important. You have to pay your credit card back by the end of the month. But again, to boost your credit score, you could set a standing order that pays your expenses off in a weekly basis. Again, any transactions you've made to pay it off, you get a point for that as well. So it's vital if you're spending over the month to have, say you're spending £200 a month, so set it up on a £50 each week to pay whatever you've used up. Okay, and again, if there's any left over, set a direct debit so that at the end of the month, the direct debit would act as a buffer to pay off all the remaining balance that you may have missed out by paying on a weekly basis. So make sure you pay it. Don't leave anything there. You're solely doing this to prove your credit rating. And also, don't use the credit card to buy things that you can afford to pay by the end of the month. Okay, if you want to buy a trainers that cost 300 or 400 pounds, don't use your credit card if you know you cannot afford to pay that by the end of the month. You're using this credit card to purely boost your credit rating, to put you in a better position for when you start investing in your property journey, or for when you start taking your rent deals, so that the actual landlord or the agent will be able to see your file and know that you're someone who could always pay their debts back. Okay. And then number five is basically is to use your utilization efficiently. Use your card below your utilization limit. Say suppose you had £2,000 credit, right? Don't use it all. If you use £1,000, it's like you've used 50% of your utilization. So don't overuse it. If you want to use 50%, 60% is fine, but don't go and use up to say 1,950. That is overusing your limit. Then what that shows to the credit agencies that you're desperate and you could literally sometimes go over your credit limit. So don't do that. Always go below your utilization limit to ensure you're within the credit limit, and then obviously use it as efficiently as possible, right? And the number six, connect your credit file to your current account. Again, very important to do this, because this will show the credit agencies that or the lenders that you're able to manage your money. And again, the reason why I advise you to do this, if you know your credit file is linked to your current account, you would manage your money efficiently, because that would be some sort of a motivation or a reason for monitoring your finances, because you want to be in their good books. So very important for you to link it. And again, that would also help increase your credit scores as well. And this is a very amazing way to do it, and it costs you nothing to do, right? And avoid moving out a lot. Avoid moving houses. Avoid moving every year or every two years. Again, the credit lenders or the lenders do not like people who move frequently. So stick to one house for 4 or 5 years before you move, or stay there forever if you have to. Okay, so very important for you to do that. Again, that would help boost your credit file. And also, the most important thing you need to do, you need to register yourself, right, to the credit agencies. You can register yourself to companies like Experian, or you could register yourself to companies like ClearScore. These are the companies that would help you review and monitor your credit file. So, and again, it's very important for you to use them, because whatever happens with your credit file, you get a notification, right, that something had happened, and then you can go out there and check and see what had happened to your credit file. And again, keep your old accounts open. Say you had previously had credit cards. Instead of closing those accounts, leave them open, but don't use the amount. If you've used it already and you've paid it off, don't use, especially if your zero balance has expired and your free interest has expired. Pay the credit card off. Don't use it. Leave it open. Again, that would only show that you are a good lender and you are a good borrower. And again, when you finish what you're using, you never use that card again, and it shows that there you will not go over and beyond what your current limits are. Okay, and again, monitor your account, monitor your credit account, monitor your current account, and monitor your credit file. Go there if you have to go and check it every single day. Go and check to see how the progress is going. If you have to check it every month, do it. If you have to check it every 6 weeks, do it. Or I advise you to do it every single day, basically, just to see where we are. And again, they tend to update your credit scores in about, I think, 4 to 6 weekly basis. So if you do so many transactions and you haven't seen anything, just be patient. It will be updated during that time. So it's vitally important for you to do this. If you really want to invest in properties, you have to be taking this sort of steps to actually get you to boost your credit scores whilst you're raising your money, or whilst you're saving to actually get your investment, or whilst you're looking for your deals. Okay, so I will go over the steps again. Prove where you live by registering on the electoral roll, and get credit card builder that has zero balance transfer and 0% interest. Okay, it could be anywhere from 12 to 36 months, whatever you've got there that is convenient for you. Use it. Okay, use your card to buy everything, like your groceries, whatever you want to buy with it that you can afford to pay back by the end of the month. Use it to ensure it helps boost your credit rating. And again, number four, pay your credit back. Okay, make sure it's paid by the end of the month, either doing the standing orders as I've told you, and then or paying it off by the end of the month. Okay, number five, keep your credit utilization low. Don't go over and beyond your credit limit. Say your credit limit is £2,000. Don't go over 1,600, for example. Just keep it under that. And again, that then only shows that you are a very, very good borrower and you're not really desperate to use their money. Number six, link your credit card or your credit file to your current account, so you'll be able to monitor and control, and the bank would see how you manage your monies as well. Number seven, avoid moving a lot. Okay, avoid moving in different houses. Stay in one house. Again, that would only show that you're someone who is reliable and you could always stay at your property. Number eight, keep your old account, right? Don't delete it or close it. Leave it open. Pay whatever you need to pay off. If the deal you had has expired, pay it off and leave it open again. That will show the history of how much cards you've had and how you've managed them. Okay, and number nine, the most important thing is to, once you've registered yourself in Experian or Clear Score, review and monitor your file every single day if you have to, or weekly, just to ensure you know the progress and what's happening. Also, when you're reviewing it, it gives you motivation to actually work on it, to be able to actually boost it. So you will see the progress. It's absolutely amazing way to improve your credit score. So again, it's a simple step. If you implement it, it would really help you improve your credit score, and it will put you in a better position for your property investment journey. And again, I'm running a free property investment crash course every month. If you're interested in joining me, where I share the most recent property investment strategies that people are using out there to make ridiculous amount of money, click on the link in the description below to register yourself for free. It's completely free, and I will look forward to seeing you there. So if you really want to have a one-to-one conversation with me or a phone call with me, you can book me also for a free strategic session for 30 minutes, completely free, no string attached. I'll spend those 30 minutes with you to answer your questions, get to know you, and then if there's any way we could help you, we would also advise you on how we could help you as well. Or you could book a discovery day with me, where you spend a day with me in my office or my home. We will create a business plan for you. We'd also look at how we could use the resources you have at your disposal to invest in your property investment journey. And so if you like this video or any of my videos, don't forget to hit the like button below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more tutorials. I look forward to sharing the next video. Thank you.